Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Here's Mookie now.
That's the ball.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
That's a ball.
On the ground. Tosses to first. Two away here in the top of the first.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Boston, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Anthony digs in now. That one at triple digits.
Ball one. Ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Red Sox already leading. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Now batting Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
And a 1-1. And there's the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The high heat, too much on that one. 2 down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. In there for strike 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ballgame.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Crochet, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep.
Ball,
so
inside.
Pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Crochet, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So now, with 1 away and a man at second, here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Man at second. And that is out of play. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Man on second, 2 down. That one almost got him.
Hey! Woo!
Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And it's even up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
That's out the corner. Hup.
Clips the corner. That is strike 2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Strikes him out with 101.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2. That's outside. And it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 9th, center fielder.
And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. Now a quick throw to first. Gonzalez back on a dive.
That's a ball.
Gonzalez at first, one gone. Swings through that. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Gonzalez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. 3-2 now. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Roman Anthony.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Boston, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Sliced hard but foul. That one ripped but foul. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And that just misses. Stays alive. That one missed. On the ground to third. Throws across
He's
the
out.
diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the
Batting
third.
ninth, center fielder Andy Piles.
Ball. Up.
Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting.
You know what
the
they say,
designated
he
hitter,
couldn't have thrown it out there any
Shohei
better
Ohtani.
than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit center field. And now two aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Betts in the box now. Take strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Well struck left field. Into the monster seats and gone. Mookie Betts with a towering shot. And we're level. It's 3-3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Want to know to Freddie Freeman. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Tied up here in the early going. Swings through that one for strike one. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Freeman over at first with 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Man at first, 1 away. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And King Tuck sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Whoa.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Not close with that one. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. And there's a foul ball. And that one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Designated hitter, Darren Duran.
And a swing and a miss. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez settles under it, makes the catch. 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a big swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Almost got him. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Back here at Fenway Park, on to the fourth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. Abreu moving under this one. And a quick out, number one. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That's a ball.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first.
Yep,
Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. He sends one out the opposite way. And they tack one on the board. The new pitcher in the game, number 25.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Betts gets out of the way. That's ball one.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. And Mookie takes. And another ball. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that one fouled off.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Tucker on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman Marcelo Meyer.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike one.
Ball one.
Right through there for a strike. The Bo Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this
Now
one.
batting,
Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game.
Up. Nope, that's high.
In the air to left center. And that's the inning. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the fifth. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
3-2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and there's one down.
Now batting catcher Will Smith.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. Inside, just missed. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Muncy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's too low, and now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss. In the air, right field, Abreu on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Now batting left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Out.
That completes the strikeout, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
There's a swing and a drive on its way. Gone. A laser to left, and they inch closer. It's 7-4.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Trevor Story. He's already homered in this game.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That's a hit, and that's a one-out single.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole. You're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Good eye on that spot. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, 2 ball. On to second, they get 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Giovanni Moran. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
That one inside, look out.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Ohtani.
Shohei
He's already
Ohtani.
homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. High fly ball, right field. Rafaela settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now for the bottom of the
Number 48,
6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brusdar Graterol.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
That's a ball.
And that one almost hit him. Inside, backs him off again. That's to 3rd. Now a jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
This one in the air, right field. Dives, and it gets by. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they cut the lead to 2. One down, runner at third. Here's the third baseman, Meyer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 1-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offering upstairs. And there's the automatic.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty much the last thing you want.
Now on the bump, number 86.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Rafaela into box again. Takes the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Betts. There's one.
He's out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That missed inside, and that is ball 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 9-7.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. Next offering is outside. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. Pajes under this one. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here in Boston, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Hit on the ground to short. Story. On to first.
He's out.
One pitch and one out.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That's in there. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball popped up. Story. And there's two down. Justin Slayton will take over here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Nope, that's low.
Two down, nobody on. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Nope, ball 1.
The Dodgers with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
That's out to center field. Rafaela under it, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here now the Red Sox DH. Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Off the bat, it was headed for the...
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
In the dirt. Red Sox by 2. Here the bottom of the 7th. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Way inside. That one found hard the other way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
Oh.
On to
You're
Freeman.
out.
Double play. Inning over. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Nope, outside.
Slate, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Ball. High.
Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one almost got him. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Up and in, ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that
That's the ball.
misses. 2-1. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. That one just misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Whoa.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. 1 out, man at first. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
Ball. High. Strike 1.
This one in the air right field. Tucker on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 down.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 80.
Now batting the center fielder, Cesar Rafaela.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Narvaez off of first with 2 away.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And another ball. He swings and fouls one off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good job to fight that one off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Paz leading things off and takes a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Contreras takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And a foul ball. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Chapman, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Backed off the plate that time. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The Red Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.